Hey guys, welcome back to the Owl's Nest. I'm Owlman, and I am bringing a double review for you guys today. It's going to be Tul-Bak-Ra and the Marro Dividers. These guys are so much fun to play. They came out in Wave 9 many years back. Of course, they fight for Utkar, and they are Marros. I am a huge Marro fan. There's nothing I love more than historical units in Marro. Really hoping we get some more common or unique Marro squads here in the future, as well as a couple other Marro heroes. I'm glad we got Bak-Burna, but yeah, hoping for some more Marro stuff in the future, like I said. So we will jump right into the review. We'll review Tul-Bak-Ra and then his divider buddies here. So Tul-Bak-Ra, he's 130 points, 6 life, move 5, range 1, attack 4, defense 4. So bit of a hefty price tag for 130 points with 6 life, 4 defense. That is very solid stats. Very tough to kill. His first power is a Mind Blast special attack. Tul-Bak-Ra has range 3, attack 3. Tul-Bak-Ra does not need clear line of sight to attack with Mind Blast special attack. That can come in handy. Again, it's a very situational power. It's not amazing, but if you're within 3 spaces of someone behind like a bunch of line of sight blockers or trees, it can definitely come in handy. I've definitely been able to kill figures with that power. So, keep that in mind. Don't underestimate it. His second power is teleportation. Instead of moving Tul-Bak-Ra normally, you may choose any empty space that is on the same level and within 10 spaces of Tul-Bak-Ra. Place Tul-Bak-Ra on the chosen space. When Tul-Bak-Ra starts to teleport, if he is engaged, he will not take any leaving engagement attacks. So that is very fun to do. Tul-Bak-Ra is excellent in any capture the flag formats that you may run. He can teleport 10 spaces. He's very fast. Just keep in mind, again, read the card. It always has to be on the same level space. You can't just teleport to the top of a 10 level high mountain. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It'd be fun if it did. He's a Marro. He's an Overlord. He's terrifying personality, medium 5. Yeah, his teleportation power is really his best trick. His last power is definitely it's very situational, and you shouldn't want it to trigger. It's actually kind of a bad thing if it triggers. It can come in handy on occasion, but again, you don't want him to actually get wounded. So his final power is teleport reinforcements. When Tul-Bak-Ra receives 1 or more wounds from an opposing figure's normal or special attack, but is not destroyed, you may choose 1 friendly Marro squad figure for every wound Tul-Bak-Ra just received. Place the chosen figure or figures onto any empty spaces adjacent to Tul-Bak-Ra. If the teleported figures are engaged, they will not take any leaving engagement attacks. So if he gets hit for 3 wounds, bam, you can summon an entire squad of Marro Dividers right next to him. This works for, I believe, Marro Dividers, Marro Warriors, Marro Stingers, and Marro Drudges. This is a Marro squad. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it worked with the Marden, like the Marden Hounds or the Marden Nagrubs. Unfortunately, I don't think. It's been a while since I checked out their the Marden Nagrubs card. I don't know if I think they're Wolsanu. They might be Wolsanu. I can't remember. They might be Marro. I don't remember. But anyway, it is a fun trick to pull off. But like I said, very situational. And if you're looking for a super competitive, army, Tul-Bak-Ra isn't the most competitive unit. I think some players underestimate him though, and I think they play him wrong. I think the best way to use Tul-Bak-Ra, he's definitely way more competitively priced in the Delta format. I think he's a little too underpriced, honestly, personally, but that's just me. I think he should be priced slightly higher. Last time I checked, I think it was like 70 points. Feels more like an 80, 85 point figure to me, honestly. But anyway, moving on. I think his best use is for capture the flag formats, but also he can be a fairly decent assassin. Like you can, if you start out the first couple rounds of the game and just always have the X order marker on him, your opponent's always going to have to keep an eye on him and go, oof, there's a chance he might teleport out of nowhere and smack somebody for 4 or maybe 5 dice if you can manage to get height on somebody. And that can definitely hurt. He can come out of the blue and maybe make an attack on Raylan, attack a very key cheerleader piece. Maybe someone that's microcore 8, a pesky microcore that's got height on your figures or whatever it might be. He's definitely used as more of a strict assassination type unit, not like a 30 on the front line and just watch what happens. No, he's definitely more precision-based Marro unit, in my opinion. There are certain units like, Torkolna or Nigaxa that are just tanks. They can go out there and they can take a ton of punishment and they just attack people or whatever. Tul-Bak-Ra definitely takes some more finesse and some more precision to use. He's more like a scalpel, not like a club that you smack somebody over the head with, so to speak. So for 130 points, I would rank him a solid B minus. I think he may be rated less than classic points, but I like B minus. He can definitely surprise you, I think, and he's tougher than he looks. I've had some fairly good success with Tul-Bak-Ra in the past. So him and Nigox are my two favorite Marro heroes by far of all the heroes that have been created too. For the record, although I do like Bak-Barna, he's definitely growing on me. Next, we have jump over to the Marro dividers here. They're 50 points, move 5, attack 3, defense 3 with no range. They are wild and they're a common squad. They are self-replicating. Marro Hive cannot rebirth Marro dividers with its Marro rebirth special power, so keep that in mind if you're trying to use the Hive with them. Their primary power is Cell Divide. When a Marro divider you control receives one or more wounds from a normal or special attack by an opponent's figure, you may roll the d20. Before removing the figure, if you roll a 17 or higher, ignore any wounds that figure just received, and if possible, place one of your previously destroyed Marro dividers on a same level space adjacent to the defending Marro divider. Okay, so these guys it's like playing whack-a-mole with the dividers here. I only own like 3 squads myself. So the ideal number is probably you want at least 4 or 5 squads, honestly, to be really effective with these guys. But again, 17 or higher, 20% chance is not bad. With Subakna, though, remember he can add 1 to any d20 roll for Marro, so that makes it a 25% chance. So in all honesty, like it's better to run dividers with Subakna in your army over even like let's say Tul-Bak-Ra, strategically speaking, I believe in most cases. But so yeah, like a bunch of dividers, Subakna, maybe a couple squads of stingers or Marro warriors can be a pretty decent army right there. They don't have any bonding abilities, so they're not like a super strong squad. But hey, if you have a hot D20, you can wind up respawning 3 or 4 of these guys in a match that can absolutely win you games. It's not like they can't win any games. So I'd rank them a solid B myself. I think they're very useful. Again, you want to use as many as possible. They are pretty expensive and pricey. So again, as per usual, your best bet is to actually 3D print them and paint them. Honestly, they're tough to find. But yeah, pretty straightforward squad, just a melee unit. You want to get them out there and throw them at the enemy. Whereas Tul-Bak-Ra is more of, like I said, a precision-based assassin / scalpel type figure. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you next time. Toodles.